Aristotle. He defined the semantic triangle, which describes the relationship between language utterances, including written words, cognition, and extramental reality. He recognized the fundamental components of sentences: the subject and verb, or verb and predicate. Aristotle's concern in language ambiguity is a recurring theme throughout categories, topics, and sophistical refutations. The extract from posterior analytics explain the contrast between linguistic and actual definition. Finally, in the extracts from Poetics and Rhetoric, Aristotle widens the topic of language into its poetical and rhetorical aspects. Robert Loth writes that the principal design of a grammar of any language is to teach us to express ourselves with propriety in that language. The conventional approach to grammar instructs people on how to use the English language, what forms to employ, and what tasks to perform. Prescriptive grammar is important because it enables people to utilize formal English speech and writing. William Jones is best known for his famous Third Discourse of 1786, in which he proposed that Sanskrit's affinity to Greek and Latin could be explained by positioning a common, earlier source. One known today is Indo-European. He heavily influenced by Linnean taxonomy. He postulated that language can be changed and die, like organisms, and innovationally grouped similar languages into separate families, rather than to leave them unexplained as thousands of unrelated languages around the world. Ferdinand de Saussure introduced structuralism in linguistics, marking a revolutionary break in the study of language, which had still then been historical and philological. In his course in General Linguistics, 1916, Saussure saw language as a system of sign constructed by convention. Structuralism in linguistics, any one of several schools of 20th century linguistics, committed to the structuralist principle that a language is a self-contained relational structure, the elements of which derive their existence and their value from their distributions and oppositions in text or discourse. The last one is Noam Chomsky, is known as the father of modern linguistics. Back in 1957, Chomsky, with his revolutionary book Synthetic Structures, laid the foundation of his non-empiricist theory of language. He created or co-created the universal grammar theory, the generative grammar theory, the Chomsky hierarchy, and the minimalist program. Chomsky also played a pivotal role in the decline of linguistic behaviorism and was particularly critical of the work of B.F. Skinner. These are all the philosophers that contributed for our language today. Thank you and good day.